What's up, you guys? This is Spilling Tea with Chris G, and tonight we're going to be going over Basketball Wives LA, the third episode. I'm going to go ahead and drop some hot tea for you guys, and we're going to do question of the night, something new that I started. So let's go ahead and get started. So I will be going over my top five highlights of the night. And the first one goes to Brandy and Malaysia at the beach. Now, both ladies were looking really good in their swimsuits, but talking about the party was kind of not so good. Brandy was asking Malaysia, why did you leave? And Malaysia was like, well, I was in a bad mood. The people that were there, just kind of all sorts of things had played into why Malaysia had left. Brandy was trying to explain to her about what happened between Jackie and her telling the other girls about what happened and why Malaysia had left. And Brandy was like, I wish you hadn't have done that because it kind of made me feel like, you were just letting them play you out of the party, basically. On to my second highlight. Jackie and Tami have met up for lunch, and of course with Jackie, you never know what you're gonna get. And of course, Jackie tells Tami while they were at lunch that she had invited someone by the name of Angel Love. Now, we all know how Tami feels about meeting new people. And Tami at first kind of wasn't down with the situation. But as Jackie explained about what happened at the party and how Angel Love had stuck up for herself when Brandy was like, I'm not trying to hear what you're asking. And Angel was like, well, I won't ask you any more questions. And kind of talking about the party. And Jackie, of course, talking about her sex life and her little fishnet top on. And Tami calling her 50 Shades of Cray. Angel Love had joined and sat down with them. And Tami really seemed to like Angel Love, and Angel Love seemed to like Tami. Angel liked how Tami had introduced herself, and to Angel, first impressions are always key. So Angel kind of explained what happened between her and Brandy the night before. And Angel was like, why do you think that happened? And Tami was like, because you're prettier than Brandy. And I was like, oh. So let's go ahead and move on to highlight number 3. So Jackie, Brandy, and Duffy had met up for a workout, and they were running up and down bleachers and running on the track and field. And now I can see how Duffy and Brandy keeps their bodies looking so good. But Duffy and Brandy kind of got into it when they were taking a break because Duffy felt like Brandy was sticking up for Malaysia's bad behavior, basically. She was like, your best friend shouldn't have left the party that way, even if she feels some type of way about me or whatever. And she felt like Brandy wouldn't treat Malaysia the way that Malaysia treated her. And Brandy was like, you need to give Malaysia a third chance, and that's my best friend. So they started kind of getting into like a heated argument. And of course, Jackie is sitting on the bleachers looking like, I'm just going to sit right here and sip this tea right quick because I'm not getting involved in the situation. I'm not in the middle. But Duffy, I felt like she was right though. Like, Malaysia should have stayed. Even I know like there was a situation there and you kind of not that comfortable, but at least stayed a little bit until after the toast and then left. But kind of the way Malaysia had left was kind of like, kind of stormed off, really didn't say bye to anyone but Brandy. And so, Duffy felt kind of a way about that because she considers Brandy her sister, and she felt like Brandy was hurt by the situation, and I think Brandy was still hurt by the situation. So Brandy actually started to walk off on them because she was like, I'm done with the situation, I don't want to keep talking about it, it's over. But Duffy was like, I'm trying to tell you the truth, I'm trying to be honest with you about Malaysia. So Brandy's like, just give her another chance, just give her another chance. So maybe Duffy will give her another chance. On to my fourth highlight. So you wouldn't guess these two pairing up together again, but Tami and Malaysia had cocktails together to kind of just talk about what had happened from last season and this whole Angel Brinks situation. So Tami feels like Malaysia and Brandy are Siamese twins, and she felt like she could talk to Malaysia about the Brandy situation and how Brandy should apologize to Shaunie. And so Malaysia was like, well, it'd be a cold day in hell before Brandy apologizes to Shaunie. And so Tami said, well, y'all need to get y'all thermals out because it's going to happen. But then Tami had brought up the Angel Brinks situation, and Malaysia was like, I'm ready to sweep it under the rug. I will call her to, do dinner or something like that so we can go ahead and get this over with. And I'm kind of glad because they've both been dragging this situation on for so long. I just want it to be done. So let's go ahead and jump right into my top 5 highlight. So it looks like Malaysia and Angel finally meet. Dun 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 dun. Anyways, so they finally had met up to talk about their issues. Malaysia was like, why are you talking about being on the radio station? And Angel was like, well, I wasn't just talking about you. I was talking about all of the ladies. And the only thing I kind of said was basically, Malaysia could get a little chin check. You know what I'm saying? Basically like a little pow here. And Malaysia was like, that I don't like you talking about me. I don't want you putting my name in your mouth. And Angel was like, you don't understand how I felt last year when you were talking about my clothing line. And Malaysia was like, what? That it made me look like a souped up Power Ranger? Because it did make me look like that. And that's how I felt. And basically I can just say whatever I want. Angel was like, I'm shutting this down right now because no, you can't talk about someone's business. This is how I make my livelihood. I don't have a rich husband. I'm not getting alimony. And all of a sudden Malaysia was like, girl, stop that right there. Stop that right now. Because I do have a business. I have my own bedding line, which I do have pictures for you guys of the bedding line. So you can also drop comments and tell me what you think about it. So for my spilling hot tea moment of the night is Angel Brinks had a sip and shop and she invited all the ladies. Of course, Malaysia did not show up because of their incident prior to the sip and shop, but everyone else did. And it looks like Shaunie showed up as well. We don't know yet. It looks like the next episode we should be able to confirm, but she invited all the ladies. Everyone basically showed up to support Angel. Angel Love was looking really hot in one of Angel Brinks's two-piece set. It was a really cute royal blue color, so it was really cute on her. But when Brandy and Duffy had walked in and Brandy had saw Tami, Tami was like looking at her and Brandy was like, ugh. It's been so long since they've seen each other and they're still kind of beefing. So, but Tami did confirm that Shaunie was showing up and Brandy didn't know that. So Brandy was really like, oh my gosh, I really don't want to be at this party. So there was some hesitation between both parties. And also I need to congratulate Shaunie O-Neal because she had sewed up all 3 spots on VH1. She had Basketball Wives episode 2 and 3, and then she also showed her new show, Shaunie's Home Court. So congratulations to her. In question of the night, whose team are you on? Are you on Team Malaysia or Team Angel B? Now, both of them were beefing, like I said earlier, for my 5th highlight. And they've been beefing since last season. So whose side are you really on? You can go ahead and comment below.